20 years in a prison, waiting for death to come. Praying each night till the morning for the master to take me home. 20 years and I'm weary, weary of life in a cell. My life, it is cursed, yet I'm praying, and God, he must hear, and he will. The prisoner sits within his cell, his home of 20 years. Fond visions seem to come and go. He sees them through his tears. He seems to be a boy again, with heart that knows no care. He seems to see a little girl with sunny flowing hair. He reaches out to take her hand. The vision fades away. He rouses just to find himself a prisoner, old and gray. Without, the scene is sadder still. A hungry, half-crazed tramp with shrunken cheek and furrowed brow, a worthless, worn-out scamp. His life has been a burden filled with crime and sin and shame. He wandered on, he cared not where, till weary, weak, and lame, he reached again the home he'd known in happy days of yore. A silent shadow leads him blindly to the prison door. The prisoner in his cell can hear the conversation low. Why, yes, a numberman was sent here 20 years ago. What was the name? What was the crime? Was he sent up for life? The answer came in muffled tones. They say he killed his wife. I wouldn't let me see his face, and if it should be he, I swear to furnish all the proof to set the prisoner free. The warden said, among them all we have old 69. For 20 years he's been of all the best one on the line. He's reconciled unto his fate. He's faithful first and last. But since the crime, his mind is blind to all the living past. He can't remember who or where or how it all began. I'll let you see old 69. Perhaps he'd be your man. The door is wide. He steps within, then falls back with a cry. My God, that cannot be the boy I knew in days gone by. The stately lad, so proud, so stern, now shrunken and forlorn. The handsome face, the noble brow, now haggard, old, and worn. The handsome head of nut brown hair, now shaggy, thin, and white. The eyes that sparkled truth and love, now filled with deadly light. The boy who once I called my pal when life was young and gay. The boy who loved the little gal, the winsome little May. The boy who won the fight for love, for I his rival were. The day they wed my poor heart bled, my thoughts were all of her. With jealous rage I cursed the love she gave to him alone, and swore by all the day would come I'd claim her for my own. And like the wolf that waits the lamb to wander from the fold, I waited for the day to come. My heart was cruel and cold. Then came the day, that fatal day I tremble now to tell, disguised as man but with a heart and soul as black as hell. I crept into their humble home. She met me with a smile. My God, that smile, I see it yet. It nearly drove me wild. I clasped her madly to my heart. She fought to get away, but no, I held her like the jungle lion holds its prey. I held her and I kissed her lips. Then one unearthly cry, which seemed to chill my very blood and cause my soul to die, went ringing through the little room, then vanished into space. And lo, my once loved pal and I were standing face to face. His eyes were filled with madman's hate. I shrank as cowards will. For what I saw within his face, I knew he meant to kill. And like a tiger brought to bay, I thought but for my life. I struck a blow 'twas meant for him, but God, it killed his wife. And as he raised the lifeless form, he cried, my love, my own. I shrank away a frightened cur and left them all alone. For 20 years I wandered through this rough old world alone. No living soul to call me friend, no place to call my home. The pain I suffered for my crime, no tongue could ever tell. If happiness is heaven, then my life has been a hell. For every time I close my eyes, her face I seem to see, a warning me through eyes of hate, go back and set him free. But no, the coward in my heart was keeping me away. She warned me in the dead of night, she led me on by day. But sure as right will win or wrong, she won her fight at last. To lay my sins before the world, my hiding days are past. Oh God, he cried, thy will be done. And on a bended knee, he's innocent, the crime is mine, go set the prisoner free. Alas, too late to free the form that sits with bowed down head. A mighty hand has freed the soul, old 69 is dead. Upon his face a peaceful smile, the first in 20 years. The warden stands with bowed down head, his eyes are filled with tears. While he who caused this life of shame so wildly does entreat, O God, have mercy on my soul, then dies at his victim's feet. Another sun shines bright and clear to name another day. Shines o'er two freshly mounded graves where two who'd suffered lay. One little slab marked 69, the other marked unknown, while to a court of justice far above two souls have flown. And may the judge who judges all release them from all care, for they have suffered here below. May they be happy there.